welcome back to my channel. I've just arrived at Loweswater, I think it is. Just looking that way towards Buttermere and Crummock Water. Look at the state of the weather. Man, it's absolutely stunning, and the views across there are just amazing. I couldn't believe it. I was driving down the Honister Pass. I came that way because it's a bit more of a scenic route to get to this area, and I'm coming down that Honister Pass road, and it all opened up in front of me. I had my music on. I got a bit emotional. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's so beautiful on a weather like this. Just amazing. So I'm out today with this fella, Paul, the Cumbrian lad. So we just met up and parked the cars up, and we're going to head up there. Do you know what that is? Melbrake. I've never been up there before. So it's a Wainwright, and I'll be ticking another one off, although I'm not a bagger. Yeah, so beautiful day. It's about 4:30 now, and we're just going to head up there. We haven't really looked at the map yet, so got a bit to do before we start trudging up, but it looks quite steep, the ascent, but we'll get on with it. Ooh, steep this. I wonder when the pain would start. It's quite an easy flat walk from the car park, but I thought, when are we going to start paying for this? And it's now. But looking back there's Loweswater, and then I can see the Galloway Fells in Scotland beyond that. Wow, what a day. So that's where we're heading. I couldn't be bothered looking at the map, so we just followed the line in this scree. As you can see, it's steep as. Great views though. Down this way. Just come up this very narrow little path here, and I'll tell you what, that is a drop. You don't want to get that wrong. So carry on, heading up here somewhere. Really interesting this. It reminds me of Eagle Crag. I think that was a bit easier, but great fun this. So we just peeked out there on the northernmost summit. I know it's not the summit, but the peak, you know what I mean? And God, it's amazing views from here. that big beast there, Grassmoor, and I've camped on just off of Grassmoor, and I've camped on Whiteless Pike, the next one there. Robinson, looking up to Fleetwith Pike, and Red Pike up there, across to Pillar. Bloody fantastic. So what we're planning to do is just carry on. We'll drop down here, and then I think the actual summit is up there, so we're planning to head up that way and see if we can find a pitch. Paul's brought his SCART 1 and I'm in the duo mid, so as I've said before, that duo mid, it's quite a fussy pitch, so I need to be able to get the pegs in nice and solidly, so I'll be looking for suitable ground for that. Yes, we'll drop down and head on up that other side. So here we are, we've just made it to the actual summit of Melbrake. I think in metre, I can't convert it off the top of my head, 512 metres I think it is, and the first summit that we came to was that one over there, just White Crag I think it was, and that's 509, so no real difference. But anyway, this is the Wainwright. What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to touch it or something, I don't know. Not being a Wainwright, I don't know what the rules are, you see. Yeah, so looking down there to Buttermere, can't see Crummock from here because it's just straight down over the edge there, so we're fancying a bit of a lakeland view, and we're going to head down that way. I don't know how flat it's going to be, I'm a bit bothered about this tent where I'm going to be able to pitch it on here, but we'll find somewhere. We'll just have to keep walking if we can, and see how it is. Quite breezy though. What do you reckon that wind is, Paul? 15?
15,
like
I would say, yeah.
It's got about a 15-mile-an-hour wind, so should be alright in the duo mid in that. I think it's supposed to stay around there tonight. Yep, so I'm going to head over there and see what we can find. Let's go. So I've just had something to eat and feel a lot better for that. Just to sit down and chill and have something to eat. But what time is it? It is 8:45. I couldn't believe it. It was about 7 o'clock by the time we started pitching up. Time had just flown. But look at that. What views. Looking back to Grassmoor there, thinking about the time I tried to pitch up on top of that, and I was in the duo mid, and I've done a video on it, and I couldn't get the tent up. It was about 30 odd mile-an-hour winds, maybe more than that, and I had to pack up and go back down to about 2,000 feet. But it's a big lump, is that Grassmoor. And then coming round to Whiteless Pike there, camped on there as well last year. And what else? We've got Robinson, and then looking down the valley there, we've got Crummock Water here, Buttermere, and down to Fleetwith Pike. Really interesting, the cloud just sat there on top of the mountains, and if you look at Red Pike there as well, the cloud's just draping over that. Really nice. But then we look north and Solway Firth and the Galloway Mountains there. Really great views from up here. I think I'm pitched at 1,600 feet, so it's not particularly high, but absolutely stunning views. Really is. But it's windy. I measured the wind 20-25 miles an hour, so I don't want to get the drone out. It's just too much. It's just too windy. It gets moved around too much. But yeah, so I'll head back now, and I'll just show you a bit nearer the tent and the views from down here. It's gone a bit dark now because with the sun setting. It's a bit darker down by the lakes. Tent's great again, duo mid, I love it. Look at it there, it's like a little palace. And there's Paul's SCART 1 there. We're on a bit of a slope here. It's flat, but it's sloped, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Look at that. Fantastic. Views right down the valley. Right, I'm just going to open my wine. I think I've just brought a little bottle of wine, and Paul's got a couple of beers, so we're just going to sit down and have a chat about rubbish, I think. See you in a bit. Well, good morning. It's 6:30 now. I've been up about an hour, and what conditions. It's amazing. Look at that. There's cloud rolling in. It's just fantastic. Really, once that sun's come over the mountains there, you can really feel how warm it is as well. So it's really nice. But see that cloud rolling in there, and then there's clouds sat on the lake below us. I'll take you down and have a look at that. Moving quite quickly as well, that cloud. I mean, there's barely a breeze. You can, if you look at the grass there, it's just moving a little bit. But I'd say what, we're right on the edge here. Right on the edge. And then the clouds just draped across Crummock Water there. What a morning, absolutely beautiful. The tents, although there's no rain last night, the tents are absolutely soaking. See it glistening there in the sun. But hopefully if we leave it half an hour or so in the sun, that should burn off and we'll pack them up all nice and dry. God, it's fantastic this. Look at that. This is a payback camp. A payback for all them winter freezing nights and frosty mornings. Being battered by the wind. Yeah. This is what I call a payback camp. I've not had any breakfast yet. I've just got one of them little porridge pots. So I'm going to get the stove out now and stick the porridge on and have something to eat. I'll get back to you in a bit. Hello again. So that cloud just came rolling in there and it actually covered the lake. You couldn't even see the lake, but look at that, it's cleared. As quick as it came, it's gone. And then looking north there's a load of cloud just sat right across the horizon over there. But I've took everything out the inside of the tent now. Everything's packed away, so there's just the structure of the tent sat there, and the front end here, it's all pretty much dry, but it was that wet, all the rest of it, and round these sides in the shade, it's absolutely soaking wet. So I'm going to have to pack it up wet. It's one of them mornings you just don't want to leave. Could sit watching this for hours, it's just changing all the time. Cloud rolling across there. Right, I suppose I better start wrestling with this wet tent, and then we'll start moving out. So we're all packed up now, and as always, leave no trace, nice and tidy, just as we found it. I'm just saying to Paul, I think it's really nice when you've all packed up and you see that bit of flat grass and you know that you're leaving it, you know, really nice as you found it, and it's all tidy and everything. And so the route back we've chosen, we're going to head over towards Red Pike, and then there's a waterfall over there. I think it's quite a famous one, the Scale Force, but I've never seen it and Paul hasn't either, so we're going to go and check that out. Just got to head back up towards the summit and then drop down the other side. So we'll head that way now. So we've just dropped off the southern end of Melbrae, which is up there, and we've spotted what we think is this Scale Force waterfall. So we've got to get down here, and there's a little bridge, and I guess it's up there, so I don't know much about it, to be honest. But that cloud seems to be lifting now. See over to Buttermere Crummock Water there, and sort of burning off. So we've just got to get down here. It's quite a drop actually down to there, and then up to that little bridge. And I think we need to get up into the gully there, but we'll go and check it out. Wow, we should have brought me wellies. Bloody hell. That. Wow. So that was Scale Force waterfall. Wow, unbelievable. Look at the other one up at the top there. Look at that. So it was nice to fill up my water bottle, have a drink, have a bit of a head dunk as well and have a wash, freshen up. It's freezing as that. But so we're going to head back down towards the lake shore now, Crummock Water, and we'll just have a nice steady walk back by the side of the lake. That should be really nice. But yeah, come and check this out. Fantastic. Right, let's go. Wowzer. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, just so beautiful. Really quiet too. So calm on the water. That's Rannerdale Knots there. And then looking behind it is Whiteless Pike where I've camped. And then up onto Grassmoor again there. And then if we look down Crummock Water, Fleetwith Pike right at the end. Wow, the Lake District at its finest, really is, really is. Imagine people coming to the Lake District this weekend for the first time, my God. Right, we'll keep going a bit further. A herd of geese. Off they go. So we just reached the northernmost end of Crummock Water now, and probably about half an hour back from the car, so I thought it's a good enough place as any to sign off. But my God, I hope the video's doing this justice because it's absolutely gorgeous. That's where we were last night, up at Melbrake. Really great walk that. It's a new Wainwright for me, but the Wainwright thing, I've done a few recently. I've done the Eagle Crag, Barth, and now this, and they're all about 1500 feet, so not even mountains, but it's the routes, that's what attracts me. The steep ascents, and it's like a bit of scrambling, and it's really, really good fun. That's what I enjoy. And then when you get weather like this, I mean, absolutely amazing. So it's been great to spend time with Paul. There he is there, he's chilling out. Be sure to check out his channel, Cumbrian Lad Outdoors. I mean, he does much more varied stuff than me. He's into bushcraft, hammock camping, this game, you know, his gear reviews. So it's quite a varied channel, but be sure to check him out, and he's a great lad, and I've really enjoyed spending time with him. So my plan now, as you know, what I do now, I start to do 2 camps in one trip to the Lake District, just so I can save money on fuel. It's so expensive at the moment, so I'm trying to do 2 camps where I can. So we'll head back to the car. I'll get my stuff back in the car, and then I'll head off for a new location and a new adventure tonight, and that'll be the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you've got any comments for me, get in the comment section, and I always love to hear from you guys. Any advice for me as well, I always appreciate that. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See ya. you.